This might be a little different from what regular viewers here are used to, but it's a passion of mine, and what would it be to make videos as a hobby and not be able to share things you're passionate about from time to time? And so, this is Leycaster. With the release of Cities Skylines 2 due imminently at time of recording, over 8 years of city building experience in the original title draws to a conclusion. Hence the video you're watching now, a culmination of all that experience, many hundreds of hours of learning, to the final city you see before you now. I'm Forrester, and this video will be a tour of my opus in Cities Skylines, the final city crafted in the sim, Leycaster. This has been many months in the making, so I hope you find it interesting. One of the most important parts of a city in Skylines is the transportation network, and no matter how good the links, that almost always falls back to a strong road network. Every intersection you see in Leycaster has been handcrafted. No workshop items, no mods, just an investment in time and patience of building out each intersection to fit the terrain around. That's not to say there isn't method to the madness, with common interchanges and intersections incorporated into the city. The highway network has 3 outside connections which meet a ring road that flows all the way around the city. For through traffic, there's also an express highway that connects those outside connections to each other by way of a bypass. Oh, and yes, that's left-hand traffic you can see. Creating junctions is just so much easier when you use the direction of traffic that you're used to. Out with the highway network, there are some other transportation options available for sims. The airport can handle many passengers, although tends to be more heavily used for cargo planes, owing to the direct connection to the rail network. There are 2 types of rail in Leycaster. One is the high-speed rail, which splits tracks between cargo trains and passenger trains linking to the outside world. But the second and most common rail is metro rail, with a mix of both overground and underground depending on where the route is travelling through the city. All routes naturally meet in the middle with a busy central metro station. The population of Leycaster is around 250,000. The only mod used was the 25 tile mod, which unlocks more space for PC users. Everything else you see is as a result of the base game and some of the DLC. The city isn't perfect, and there's still plenty of room for expansion, some of which has been planned out with ready access to intersections and the road network. But as with any real city, room to grow is an important consideration. Leycaster has also had a lot of time spent on detail and landscaping, more so than any other city I've personally created before now. Hand placing the majority of the trees, bushes, fence lines, pathways, and even railway embankments took no short time, but comes together to make this feel more like a living, breathing city. All 250,000 citizens are happy, with their needs catered for, and the city is profitable, owing to the substantial plots benefiting from the Industries DLC. I know many of you will be used to watching different videos on this channel, but if you made it this far, I'd like to say thank you for indulging me to do something a little different. This video took a few hours to make and many more to craft the city you watched, and so if it was interesting or entertaining for one or more of you, then I'm most glad. For me, this is a fitting goodbye to Cities Skylines as I prepare to explore the sequel. I hope you'll share your thoughts on Leycaster or your memories of Cities Skylines, or maybe even just say hi in the video comments. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love if you'd click the like button as a nice little nod to do something against the algorithm for a change. But otherwise, as always, and especially for this one, thank you for watching.